on TV. We're on TV.
Oh, we on TV.
Oh, my. Live TV.
We actually live TV.
You already know who it is. The man to my left, 5,000-yard passer, #1 overall pick, NFL on Fox digital correspondent. It's Jameis. Jameis, what is in your plate, bro?
Guys, I'm a man of many talents, but I'm bringing gifts that we all need in our life.
What are these?
These are W's, man. Please take one.
Oh, we
Eating W's.
Yes.
I'm dying, but we're tight because I need, let me get green.
My dog.
Eating W's.
Now, Jameis gave one of the most brilliant, eloquent speeches of all time. You know, there is Plato, there's Socrates, Shakespeare, Merlot, Johnson, and Jameis.
Merlot, I drink that.
Jameis, when you came up with the eating the W speeches, just take me behind that, please.
Well, I mean, being a Southern boy, like, I'm not just going to tell my teams, like, hey, guys, let's go eat some barbecue chicken. Of course. Like, I'm going to be like, hey, let's eat a dub, man, because it started with the process of the alphabet soup. All right, we eating the alphabet soup, man, because what we're going to do, we're going to scrape the plate, man. We getting everything out of the bowl, and we're going to finish this mission, man. But don't worry about the other alphabets. Don't worry about all the outside distractions. We only focus on dubs. We only focus on eating the dubs out the alphabet soup.
Okay.
And that's how I started. That's just, it's simple as that.
I like that breakdown. Now it hits me a little different. Okay, all right.
Does it? Because what would your reaction have been, Shady?
Because I'm like, if I want to see him, like, what we doing? What we doing, dog?
Did y'all win the game?
We did not win that game, but we won the alphabet soup game. Okay. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't just throw out stuff. Like, it's a process with everything. The worst part of that process of eating a dub was I tried to dap your boy up after I just hit the ding, ding, ding all up in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, because I ate it. I really ate it. And I just had all the spit. And you can't dap the Sean
He talking about DJ. Well, look, if you look at the clip, DJ like, he's like, yeah, oh.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't just trying to dap me up after he just ate his
Because
hand.
of moments like that and others, you have been named the viral player of the year. Can we bring the trophy up?
Hey, look, man. Hey, you a winner, dog. You win that Florida State. You win it right now, baby. Let's get it.
Don't hit the
It ain't yours.
Don't hit them lights.
That's right.
We ain't play with this trophy. We gave you a real big trophy.
Man, I'm so happy and grateful, man.
That's right.
I got a chance to win this. Y'all don't understand how much this mean to me. Like, this is gonna last like one day in my house because I got two boys that's gonna be jumping on this.
Is it right next to the Heisman? Like, you gonna put that one?
Guys, this not gonna last. Okay, when you got two boys that's running and jumping all around the house, like, they gonna see this. I'm gonna have goggles hanging from him. I'm gonna have some random underwear on this little thing. I'm gonna find the viral apparel of the year in my drawer somewhere. Like, you just can't have type of things like this with kids.
Let's talk ball. Let's talk ball back on the football field, because when you took over starting this year, it was a resurgence, if you will, of life. Obviously, Jerry Jeudy started getting active. The Browns' offense started getting active. Y'all had a huge win. I believe it was on Thursday night. Snow Angels, the whole nine. Talk to me about the Browns internally, because externally, a lot of noise. Myles Garrett, he wants to get traded now. Deshaun Watson, up and down as it pertains to his health. Inside the Browns locker room, what is it that we do not know? Tell us something we can't Google or read on social media.
I think one thing about the Browns organization, first of all, I think we have an excellent GM in Andrew Berry. I think him and Kevin Stefanski do a great job of finding the right players, because it's not a matter of, like, our roster. We have a very talented roster. I think we have a phenomenal owner that really demands accountability out of the players. Like, man, our owners, like Jimmy Haslam and his son, J.W. Johnson, man, they in the weight room at 6 o'clock in the morning. And that's the first thing that you got to think about. Your owners are beating the players to the weight room. Like, obviously, I'm in the weight room, Nick Chubb in the weight room, Joe Bettino in the weight room. Like, we are all the early morning guys getting at work, and we having to watch our owner work. So I think it's just a process of everyone aligning their values and being focused on the mission. Like, so many people, you come into an organization, you're already giving yourself L's just because you play for the Cleveland Browns. Like, honestly, I'm just telling you, like, when I came to Cleveland, I was like, oh, I'm going to Cleveland. Like, okay, this is the opportunity that I have because of the aura that Cleveland Brown possesses. But, man, I really just think, man, the Browns just need that right person. I believe I brought excitement to it, man. Obviously, it started to sizzle out at the end, but what I did bring was that confidence, that excitement, and I think we just have to have that confidence and excitement and keep it sustaining, man, because I don't see nothing, because I spent 1 year there, and I know the big things about Myles. Like, Myles has a bigger picture than me because he's seen this team. He's been on a team that went 0-16. Like, I mean, look, I haven't went through that before, so I know that's like hell. That's depressing. You know what I'm saying? So I understand, like, his point of view, but I've been there for 1 year, man, and my primary goal was to go there and support and serve Deshaun Watson. And it was unfortunate he had this injury, you know what I'm saying? And obviously when your quarterback go down, when everybody believe in this one guy, when you bring in an offensive coordinator for this specific guy and he goes down, now you're just like, man, we spent all training camp OTAs preparing for this, and then we got to do something else.
James, I want to keep it about you, right? And so I got to the Bucs in 2020 with Tom Brady and all your Bucs teammates, and I was trying to learn Bruce Arians' offense. And if you never really watch you play, you won't know this. I watched all the tape. I'm like, yo. Now I played with great. Hold up, real quick. I played with Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Josh Allen, Mike Vick, and Donovan McNabb. I forget Donovan McNabb.
They played with you, yeah.
Whatever. Okay, so, but listen, a lot of passes that they make, I watched you make them passes, right? And I started thinking about it like all these other quarterbacks that get second chances. I just want to hear your feedback on it because I'm just trying to learn this, right? Yeah. I'm on TV now, but I'm still a player, right? And I still have that. So we got to do like Baker, right? Where now, like, people forget, like, oh, man, God, he's the guy now. But he had a second chance. Went through 14, he had a second chance. Yeah. Sam Darnold, all right? His brother seen ghosts and all. We ain't normal. He's seen ghosts, all type of stuff. And he gets a second chance. I want that for you, though. Yeah. And I want to hear your feedback on it because why is it these dudes get a real second chance and you haven't?
Well, man, honestly, man, and I
know you feel that, though.
No, but sometimes I get emotional about this, man, because the Lord did bless me with a second chance, man. In the year 2021, I was having an MVP caliber season, and then I unfortunately got hurt, man. It's just the way of the game. And then the next year, Sean Payton had decided he was going through some mental things. He said, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take me a little break, you know what I'm saying? And then we get a new defensive head coach, you know, who I believe is an excellent coach. But I didn't think that he had demand of the whole locker room. And you saw that down here in this city. So when you have support, the quarterback and the head coach relationship has to be like none other. And I did not develop the trust in Dennis Allen because he didn't trust me. The way that I started off the game didn't allow him to trust me my second starting stint in New Orleans, man. But I think the key for me, man, is finding a way to win games. Yeah. Obviously, as a quarterback position, people talk about turnovers. People talk about yards. The only stat that matters for our position is, man, can you come in here and win some games? Right. And that's one thing that I haven't been eating a lot of in this league is these W's. You know what I'm saying? They've been looking a little different.
Only real quick, I just said that because when the Deshaun Watson, you know, went from the ceiling to the floor, right? And I say, yo, instead of like talking about all these other people, let Jameis Winston run this show. Yeah. The same way they're giving Baker and Sam Darnold.
Well, I think that's what I require, man. And you know the importance.
Yeah. And you're a free agent, right? So, like, we all on this desk think that you should be starting somewhere next year. Okay, but you attended NFL opening night as a Fox digital correspondent, and you were asking players questions. And he got to asking Saquon a question. I want to listen to you. We got the film because this question was excellent. Let's roll it.
One more question, Saquon. One more question. In this free agency, man, I'm a free agent. I really don't got no job. Who should sign me in free agency?
I think New York need a quarterback right now.
New York? Who?
The Giants.
Okay, brother. Thank you. I'll give him a call.
The lights ain't working sometimes. You know what I mean? The speakers ain't working.
That's amazing because you're quickly becoming one of the biggest stars in the NFL on and off the field. But you said, and Saquon said, you go to New York. How do you feel about that? Going up to the Big Apple, being a quarterback, they need one. They're drafting early. Would you go be New York's quarterback?
I would go be anyone's quarterback, like to that point, man. Like I got to get in the door. You know what I'm saying? I think my teammates, you know how it was in Tampa. Like people looking like, oh, Tom Brady came in and changed the whole culture of the Tampa Bay organization. Man, that culture was being set and laid by Bruce Arians. Like we had things in place. Like Mike Evans, like he just ain't started getting 1,000-yard seasons yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, like, I believe it takes the whole organization to work together in support of the quarterback. And you know this, when you are on a line between being a backup or on a bridge guy, like, honestly, the great GMs and the head coach, they're like, man, I'm looking for my guy outside of the building. And sometimes that can be, you know, a lack. But, man, I just focus on the opportunity, man. Give me the ball, man. Call some plays that you have seen me execute over the years and really dominate in my NFL career. You know what I'm saying? Don't get excited just because I have the ability to pick defenses apart. Man, stick to the plan. Let's establish the running game, man. Let's put some pieces around us. Let's win football games. Like, that's at the end of the day.
It's crazy you say that because we tend to have a lot of arguments up here about quarterbacks and who's calling the plays, the coordinators and all that. Because when you watch quarterback play, throw to the open dude, dog. Dagger's dagger in everybody's offense. Hey, curl is curl in everybody's offense. But It ain't that, though. Like, how important is a really good offensive coordinator for a coach? Because you see a lot of these defensive-minded coaches and their quarterbacks is not really balling like that. You see a lot of these offensive coaches that's calling the plays, their quarterbacks is balling. How big is a really good offensive coordinator for a quarterback?
I think it's very important, man, for an offensive coordinator to have some type of uncommonness about his offense. Like in a league where defenses are getting simpler and simpler on first and second down and run downs, but on third downs, that's when they throw you the sauce. You know, only time you see the defense getting something exotic if you in 2nd and 10 plus. And like one thing I did like that Ken Dorsey brought to it, he talked about red zone, green zone, and black zone. 1st and 10 and 2nd and 4 minus is the green zone, right? 2nd and 10 plus, 2nd and 7 plus is the black zone, like everyone's even. And the red zone are obviously your 3rd and longs and your 2nd and 10 pluses. So we want to stay out of those, and I think I really enjoyed that. But the key to a quarterback is efficiency. Sean Payton talked about it all the time. Let's play Canadian football. What are we doing on 1st and 2nd down to allow us to have a manageable 3rd down so we can stay away from all the exotics? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's the key. Like when you're throwing, like honestly, this is how I look at Cleveland. I'm like Cleveland. Cleveland has been dominant in the run game since we all have been alive. And we chose this year to be 30th in the league in rushing. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't because of the pieces. Joe Bitonio still has been the left guard. You know what I'm saying? Jack Conklin came back and was a dominant force. You know what I'm saying? We had Jerome Ford resurging at the end of the year. Nick Chubb was still battling for some things, but it is things within where when you're trying to mix systems together, you don't have an offensive identity, you go to like you
just throw stuff.
Yeah, you just like, okay, man, how about this? Instead of like, hey, look at the Eagles, look at the Chiefs. Hey, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. What does Patrick Mahomes do every first drive? Man, he gonna get the ball out of his hands, he's gonna throw screens, man, RPOs, out of my hands. The defensive line gonna be like, oh, we tired, man. Damn, we thought we was gonna be able to get to him. Coach been telling us to keep him in the pocket the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Now, Jalen Hurts, what they gonna do? We're gonna dominate this line of scrimmage. Can I run? You better not let Saquon run. You better not play man because I got A.J. Brown and I got Devontae Smith and I got a sneaky tight end that know how to get over.
What you're saying right now is basically saying a good franchise.
Exactly.
Two good franchises.
Right. Exactly right. Well, what up, YouTube family? Welcome to the facility. Thanks for watching, and you better be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get more highlights from the show and all of our exclusive content.